Hey guys, this is gamercal playing the Pokemon trading card game. Yeah, remember when I actually did videos of this? I sure don't. No, this is a second recording of this one because I found the microphone audio was too quiet when I last did this. Don't record stuff with your parents around at 2 in the morning. It's just not a good idea. You know, when they're trying to sleep, basically. But now I'm not with that, so yeah, stuff. I'm going to be using a Fire and Psychic deck, which is going to be pretty cool, I suppose. The idea is not really that special, to be honest. It's just showing, Gengar line. It's why have I got 2 Ghastly and that makes no sense whatsoever. Cal, you're stupid. You're supposed to have 3 Ghastly and 2. I just. What? That was dumb. But anyway, the whole idea is that this line doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it does wall quite effectively because it has transparency, so it basically, if you get heads, the opponent does nothing to you with their attack. It's always good. And Gengar's spread is not really going to be that useful in this deck because it doesn't exactly do a whole lot for it. I'm going to maybe put the energy down to 6 and 11 though, because I reckon I'm going to need more Psychic than Fire. Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard uses colourless energy anyway, Charizard especially because of energy burn, and the Gengar line needs only Psychic, so I should really do that. But yeah, other than that, it's just going to be showing off, hopefully Tauros should come up at some point. I really need to learn to talk slower. Like, seriously. But anyway, yeah, there's that. There's the usual sort of trainer line. I have a super energy retrieval because I want to get the energy back from Charizard, and that's pretty good. I would consider using Mr. Fuji in this deck just to put Ghastlies and stuff back, but it's not really that worth it, and come on, Mouse, seriously, just... yeah. So, yeah, we'll quit changing the deck, because why the hell not? Did it actually save the changes? I don't think it did it? No it didn't. God dang it. Yeah, you've got to actually press save in order to save changes, but, you know, who thought of that as a possible idea? Seriously, I've gone the wrong way. This is not exactly turning out to be the perfect start for this thing, and never mind, save the deck, that's all done. So the 2 matches we're going to do today is one with Robert and one with Stephanie, the 2 that we played in the Challenge Cups before, basically. And I just want to get them out of the way because we've already seen them a bit, but it doesn't matter that much. Robert plays a deck with Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. It's the lame line of Gengar though, so it's not really going to be that threatening. But, yeah, he plays that. He also plays Zubat and Persian for some reason. Never quite worked out why, but, why not? So, he has the Ghastly out. As I've said before, this thing's pretty much useless, so... yeah, one specific energy to have a chance of putting him to sleep, which is the worst status condition anyway, and then that can potentially kill something, but it's not hard to get around, and it's just overall useless. So, yeah, I really don't see the point in that Ghastly, ever. It doesn't matter too much though. Oh, that's one thing which I do have that is different here actually. I've got Pokemon Flute, because my idea is to use a combination of Pokemon Flute and, Gust of Wind so that I can knock out pretty much anything that I choose. Maybe I should have more fire energy in as a result of that, but it's okay. Anywho, I have the entire line of Ghastly, you know, except Ghastly itself. I've got Gengar Haunter I could do with Ghastly here. So I'm gonna try and get that with Fetch, and hopefully we'll just set up at some point, you know? I'm gonna set Charmander up next turn because that won't take too long. And I think I can switch out to it. I think I had a switch in hand. So, yeah, he's really not gonna be doing very much to me for quite a while, so... no, I didn't have a switch in hand. Wow, okay, that's bad on my side, I forgot that. Oh well. I mean, I could have set up Kangaskhan quite easily, but I reckon it's better to set up the Charmander, because Charmander's overall going to do more damage in the match. So, yeah. At least that's my general idea. I don't know if that's actually how it's going to happen, because I'm probably going to need Charizard in order for that to be a reality, but we'll just see how that goes. Anyway, Supersonic, he's going to try and confuse me, and he does not. So I'm still free to draw cards as much as I want, which is pretty good. Now I've got the Ghastly, so I can obviously set that up. There's not much else to really say for that. If I can get Gengar going, then I would have a decent power in Curse, but it's not really necessary, to be honest. Oh well, you know, that's just the way it goes. But yeah, Charmeleon's all set up, so I can Flamethrower whenever I want. Pokemon Flute's kind of useless, I'll probably ditch that with Computer Search. Although, having said that, it would take cheap prizes by using Ghastly as a killing fodder. That's a good idea, actually. Yes. So let's discard Charmeleon, and I think the Psychic Energy, actually. We'll discard those. Get myself a switch so that I can go to Charmeleon. And then, with that, I will probably Flamethrower this turn just to kill off the Zubat, and then, yeah. Flamethrower this turn, discard the Fire Energy, one-hit KO the Zubat, because I don't want it coming in and confusing me later on. So, there's that. Now, Meowth will be able to tank a hit, but I've got Gust of Wind here, so I can go out to the Ghastly that's only got 30 HP, and I can take it out. So let's go ahead and do that, go out to the Ghastly. It's got 2 energy on it as well, so yeah, that could have been a little bit dangerous. It's a good job I'm getting rid of it now, you know. Because if he'd have evolved that, he'd have been able to use both of his attacks, so yeah, kind of good to get rid of. This thing hopefully won't paralyze me though, because that would suck. No, it hasn't. Good, he flipped tails every turn so far. That's quite something for the AI. But now, the idea of this deck was to use Pokemon Flute, so I can bring his Ghastly back, and then Gust of Wind out to the Ghastly, because it only has 30 HP, so I can take it out with Slash. That was my general idea when making this deck, was to do that. That's the only real use for Pokemon Flute in the original game, but look at that, we got another Gust of Wind as well, so I can just go ahead and do it again. Pretty awesome. He hasn't even paralyzed me either, so whatever. I don't really feel the need to show off his deck any more than this, because really, it's not that big a deal. So, you know, it's just the same sort of stuff that we've just seen, so really, there's not a whole lot to see. So, you know, we're just going to skip it as is, and yeah, Slash for victory. That was a very nice match to show this deck off how I wanted to play it, really. The catch is, Gengar doesn't really do that much outright damage. It would probably be better with Kadabra, so that might be something to consider. Again, another Gengar, that's pretty ironic actually. But yeah, that's something I should consider, is putting in that line again, because they do more outright damage. Psychic types don't really do a whole lot of damage though. The highest is Kadabra, which is 50 damage basically, and yeah, it's not that strong. I mean, Mewtwo's quite good. We've seen Mewtwo before, that it does quite a bit of damage for, you know, what it's got. 40 damage, free energy, and it can take them back. That's a good idea actually. Right, okay, so I'm not going to use Alakazam at the moment, because Alakazam doesn't really fit this deck at all. But what I am going to do is I am going to use that Mewtwo. I'm going to go with Mr. Mime, I guess, maybe? Do I, don't I? No, I think we'll skip Mr. Mime at the moment. And although with these guys all using Psychic types, Mr. Mime's power is more likely to come into play. Oh, I think I've got 1 space anyway, so we'll go with 2 Kadabra, 3 Abra. Not a huge fan of the Abraness though, because Abra's only got 30 HP and it's Psychic weak. So I guess to counteract that, we are going to have a Chansey as well. I would put more Tauros in, but I don't have more Tauros, so yeah, we're just going to have the Chansey as a tank. Psychic resistant, so it pretty much survives just about everything. And yeah, that'll be that. So let's just quickly go ahead and fight Stephanie, who wouldn't have fought us until we had 2 badges at least. They're not badges, they're medals, but it's basically the exact same thing, so who cares what they're actually called? I don't know. She has a Hypno, that's annoying. She has a super energy removal, that's more annoying. But yeah, we're not really that fussed with that just now. A double Abra start, however, is not what I wanted to see. This is a very terrible beginning. Yeah, about that. This is not helpful in the slightest. Holy crap. Oh, this was the exact opposite of something I wanted to have happen. Come on, Bill, give me something else. Seriously, Switch and Mewtwo, right, okay. But unfortunately I only have 1 Psychic Energy, so Mewtwo can't get charged up. God damn it! Yeah, this is pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie. Let's switch out to the Abra that can actually attack here, and not get the paralysis. Oh shit. Well, bollocks, this was not what was supposed to happen. Oh, fuck no. Why? Why is this happening? She should have used her other attack actually. She has a move called Prophecy, I believe it is, which, yeah, lets you rearrange the top 3 cards of either player's deck, so she should have really used that. That would have been quite good for her, but she didn't. What can you do? Oh, this is not good. If she gets a chance to attack with Dark Mind, she'll instantly KO this Abra, and then she'll do 10 damage to one of the bench as well, so she'll take out both my Abra in a single turn. And that is not good. That is really not good. I've got to hope that I can get paralysis here, otherwise I am royally screwed. Or I could postpone the problem and I could go out to that, but even then, this is not good. Not good at all. I think I'm just gonna have to attack and hope that I get heads here, which I do. Right, so I need 1 more heads in order to make sure this thing doesn't kill me completely. Either that or I need a Charmander. A Charmander would be very good right now. So, come on, Debt, please. Yes! Haha! Karma. Not even Karma, it's just there. It's beautiful. We're gonna get this set up now, so hopefully no more problems, which is a damn good job because I've just flipped tails, so I'm gonna lose 2 prizes here. The only catch is that Mew. That Mew is gonna stop me from attacking her if I evolve into Charmeleon. So I probably shouldn't evolve next turn, even though I want to. Double knockout, jeez. That hurts a lot. Never mind, it's something that has to happen, and yeah, I really don't think I should evolve into Charmeleon just yet. So I'm just going to scratch kill this thing, and then I'm going to probably scratch an Ember combo just to take out Mew, I guess. I don't know. Psychic Energy might help though. Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me. Why did it have to paralyze? That just sucks. Well then, what do we do now? I could evolve, but then I can't attack it. And I think the best bet is probably to use my switch and go out to this Mewtwo and basically just absorb the energy from the discard pile. So now I can attack with Cyburn providing she doesn't paralyze me, which is the big problem at the moment. But of course she does, so yeah, 20 damage a turn is gonna hurt, so this is not a good situation, which is exactly why we've drawn a switch, which makes it a passable situation. Going to evolve now, because I'm not going to be attacking with Charmeleon. Charmeleon still only has a 1 energy retreat cost, so I'll discard the fire energy. Mewtwo is a basic, so it gets through neutralizing shield, and I'll be able to one-shot the Mew, and everything else that she's got. So hopefully Mewtwo will be able to tank this, and I'll still win. And in fact, I kind of know that he could still tank this, because I can destroy everything she has, so I don't really need my Pokemon Flute strategy this time. I don't really need to attach any more energy either. I can just go straight for the Psyburns, one-hit KO everything, and that will be that. If she didn't have Psychic weaknesses, you're a whore. I know exactly what's gonna happen here. Oh, why didn't I not see that coming? I really should have thought of that. Oh god. That's not quite so positive. Do I have another double cola? So do I have a way of getting one? I don't. At both. Damn it! Okay, new strategy. What are we gonna do with this here? I need to get this thing down and quickly. I don't really have a whole lot that can do that at the moment. That's our only Pokemon. You know what? Screw this, we're gonna go with what I had anyway. Let's go with the Pokemon Flute, bring back the Drowsy, and then Gust of Wind out to the Drowsy, because that gets rid of her biggest threat, and I can now 2-hit KO this with Slash. Yes. Okay, right, but I guess this was sort of half the general idea of the deck in the end, but it wasn't quite how that was supposed to go. I just wasn't thinking there at all. I really should have saw how many energy that Jinx had and just went with it and killed it. But no, I decided I would not have to bother playing any cards, and look what that nearly did to me. Oi. Stephanie, you proved to be a lot tougher than expected, and yeah, this was the laboratory packs I wanted to get before. Yeah, never missed a mime, that's kinda cool. I couldn't get them at the start of the game though, because she doesn't play you until you have 2 medals, as I said earlier on. So yeah, hey, Clefable, fantastic! I don't think I had any more of those, so yay! Now all I need is the mystery packs so that I can get Clefairy again, and we'll be able to use it. Because yeah, right now I have 0 of them, which is not exactly very good. It's the only card in the game now that isn't a promo that I don't have. That's only because I traded it away in order to get the Surfing Pikachu. So yeah. Anyway, that is going to be enough for this part. I know I'd said I was kind of sticking to like 3 parts per club stuff, but to be honest, I don't see any point in drawing this one out. So next time I'm just going to go ahead and take these 2 out in one video. So yeah, enjoy that then, I suppose. This has been gamercal playing the Pokemon trading card game. And yeah, see you guys for the next part later.